going on, guys? Well, we're on to part 4 of the Christmas presents from YouTube viewers, which I greatly appreciate. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last one for this series. If anything comes after Christmas, I will just make it a regular unboxing video, but I'll be sure to film it for you guys. So the first thing I want to show are these two items right here, and there's no note that came with this, but this is coming from Michael in Dublin, California. So he sent me an obsidian arrowhead, which you guys know I love. I've actually gotten multiple arrowheads from people over the years, and this one has a magnet on the back. So I am going to put this right on my refrigerator. And when I say I'm going to do that, I really mean I'm going to do that. If you came over, you'd see lots of stuff stuck to my refrigerator that viewers sent. So I greatly appreciate that. Also, he sent me this little slip joint, which has a single razor blade, which is pretty cool. I'm going to do actually a video on these type of slip joints in the future because they have a very, very interesting historical purpose. Okay, besides obviously just being a little razor blade you could shave with. So I'll talk about that in the future. I don't really want to give it away right now because I want to dedicate a whole video to that. But I really appreciate that. It's very, very cool. So thank you very much. I can't say thank you enough to everyone. I know it gets repetitive. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. But I mean it. You know what I mean? I really mean it. So thank you. So let me grab this right here and the note that came with it. Here's another beautiful knife. This is a, of course, Barlow knife. And this is a two-bladed Barlow. So we have our large blade as well as our pen blade right here. Very classic design, very cool. You guys will see something in the future. Hopefully, if everything goes well, there's a project I'm working on that has to do with Barlows. So again, don't really want to talk about it yet, but you will certainly see more about that in the future. I may actually use this as a representation for that video as well. I have a lot more traditional knife type videos I want to put out there because there's a lot of great historical information. So it's not just entertaining, it's actually really educational. And I love for younger generations to know about all these different knives that, you know, came way before all the cool tactical knives that we all play with today. But anyway, so this says, please read on camera and please open box first. So I open box first, and there's what was inside. So it says, hey Jeff, I've been watching your videos for a long time. I really enjoy them. Enclosed is a little something a thank you, if you will. I got this knife, well, on a trip headed to North Carolina. Now you may not think that's very exciting of a trip from where you live, but I came from California. And that was one long car trip. I hope you like it. It came from a little shop in an Amish town in North Carolina. My great aunt decided that she wanted Amish donuts, so we ended up going to get Amish donuts and coffee. And I also picked up this little item. I haven't carried it because I prefer my CRKT Hisatsu, the spring assisted model. I thought about taking out the bar and making it manual, but I really don't think I can get the bar back in myself. I actually have a video on that. It's a very old video. Hopefully you can do a search for it, but I do have a video on removing torsion bar from Kershaw and other assisted knives. But anyway, my suggestion is to go for it. Why not? Take it apart. What I would do is I would take pictures as you're doing it so you know how things go back in. And worst case scenario, if you really have a problem with it, maybe I can do another video for you. But anyway, let's see, where was I? Reading, lost my place. Anyway, just hope that maybe you could EDC this. I know that you do like yourself a good slip joint, maybe for a special occasion or something like that. Once again, I'd just like to thank you for all the videos, and please keep them coming. And if this doesn't make it into a great video, I really hope it gets there without the post office messing things up. Have a nice day. Sincerely, Jimmy. Jimmy, and his screen name I think is MacGyver6699. P.S. If you could please drop the name of the book that you have talked about in the past, the one that has the knife laws, an example of cases regarding knives involved in arrests and stuff. Yes, that is, he's referring to a book review that I did. If you type in cutlerylover book, you'll probably see it because I didn't do a whole bunch of book reviews, but it is called Knife Laws of the 50 States, something along those lines. I think it was by David something. I don't know off the top of my head. I can picture exactly what the book looks like. I actually still have it in my little library of books. But if you just Google that, or if you search for my video, you'll find that. And there's new ones. I believe there's an updated version of it. I know gun laws, that gets updated pretty much yearly. So you want to make sure you are current with the laws because they do change. But it's an awesome book to have. And of course, if you are traveling with knives, it's an important one to know about. So it says, also please disregard the possible spelling issues. Font, I printed your letter from my iPad. Actually, your letter's fine. Everything's totally fine. I read it pretty choppy. I don't know why. I am a little bit tired, but it's not a good excuse. But thank you. Thank you very much for the letter. Thank you so much for the Barlow. I will make a video in the future using this knife and talking about the history of this knife a little bit. So that will end up in the EDC rotation, and eventually maybe I'll review this specific one. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So next, in the back here, I have a really, really cool bracelet, which I wore today. And there's a letter here. Let me make sure I can read this on camera. I believe I can. Okay, so this is coming from Adam. It says, Merry Christmas, Jeff, cutlery lover. Last month you gave me a shout out and I really appreciate it. Since you gave me the shout out, I had about 50 people subscribe, and I'm still doing videos on Japanese swords, movie reviews, and things I collect. I've expanded to doing short knife reviews as well, talking about things about the knife I like, as well as modifications I did to the knife and projects. I also saw how you use one of the stick figures on your keys, and I think that's awesome. Inside is a paracord bracelet I made for you to match your Gavco fixed blade. Hope it fits. Thanks again for your shout out, your friend Adam. Yes, Adam, I love this bracelet, and you know, the coolest part of this bracelet is this right here. It's just so simple. I've seen this utilized before, but not in this fashion. If you guys, obviously, a lot of you guys have paracord bracelets, and there's all different ways that they connect. But here's a decorative knot here on this side, and obviously put around your wrist, and it loops around. But I think this is the coolest thing ever. It's so simple. But this actually cinches this up so it does not come off. I love that. This is freaking awesome. I love it. So I did wear it today. I think red and white together looks really nice. Great contrast. And yeah, it totally matches the Gavco knife, which I still have and probably always will have. It means a lot to me. Mike is, it's amazing. Both Gavco and Tough Thumbs, Mike and Jeff, if you know them personally, watching them progress as knife makers is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, both of their work, I can't speak highly of enough. I mean, I haven't even had their stuff as of late, but I've seen tons of videos and then tons of pictures of things they're selling all the time. Instagram, they're both very, very, active on Instagram, and their work is just, it blows my mind. It really does. Both those guys are extremely passionate about making really, really nice knives. So definitely worth checking out both those dudes. But and I'm proud to call them my friends. I don't get to talk to them as often as I like to. I'm a busy guy, but I love to see them. Hopefully, I don't know yet, but if I can make it out to Blade Show next year, of course, you guys see tons more videos. And if I do, I'll make a video before I go so we can do lots of meetups and stuff like that too. But we'll see. Some people asked me about SHOT Show. I did get an invite out to SHOT Show, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it because of my wife's schedule. And that's okay because, it happens every year, so maybe next year. But Blade Show, we'll see. We'll see about that. Blade Show, that would be really cool if I can make it out this year because it was just so much fun. I can't even begin to tell you. It is the knife lovers mecca, and just the people are what make it awesome. It's not just the cool blades everywhere, the thousands upon thousands of awesome, knives everywhere, but it's the people. The conversations, the friendships you make, all that kind of stuff is awesome. So anyway, thank you so much for the bracelet. This got used today and will get used many times again in the future. So next thing, let's talk about some hot stuff. Hot stuff. I got this in the mail. This is the toe of Satan. So if you ever wonder what Satan's toe looks like, it's this right here, apparently. Very interesting. I don't believe a note came with this. It says, the Toe of Satan Challenge. From the Flamethrower Candy Company comes possibly the hottest candy on the planet. Do you dare to attempt to conquer this uniquely shaped sinister lollipop? Blah, blah, blah. You can read on there, of course. Basically, you're supposed to suck on this thing as long as you possibly can. You're a coward if you immediately stop. Let's see, 1 minute of sucking it, it makes you a wimp, and 2 minutes of show off and so forth until, you get down to just being, I guess, the biggest badass on the planet. This is, let's see, warning, yes, very spicy. This has 9 million Scoville extract Hellfire chili in it. So, wow, yeah. I actually have some extract videos I want to do in the near future. Well, I don't know about near future, but I did get a nice gift of a very sought after extract from the Crude Brothers. So shout out to the Crude Brothers. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. They did it. They suffered. You wanted to see what I thought of it. I've been sitting on it for a while now. I'm kind of waiting for the right moment. To be honest, I'm kind of waiting for the snow. So I can do it outside in case I puke, which I probably will. And I can bury my face in the snow, you know, to try to hopefully cool off my head. But we'll see about that. So I got some hot videos, hot challenges coming up in the future. This is pretty cool. I'd like to maybe get another one of these and I can do it with someone, maybe Vinny. You know, who knows? But it's going to be really, really painful. I know that. So I'll bet Toe of Satan challenge and try to eat this extract lollipop. So we'll see. You guys will laugh at my face when I'm crying and all that. I'll get to that in the future. I'm not exactly sure 100% who sent it. I don't know if the company sent it or if a viewer sent it. Please contact me if you did, and a little thank you very much. I appreciate that. Even though I'm going to be suffering, I do appreciate the opportunity to suffer. So anyway, speaking of hot stuff, look at this. How cool is this thing? Custom coffin box. This is a Scotty O Hottie, and this is their Reaper sauce 2015. Beautiful collector's bottle, and it's signed on the inside. This is number 22 of 50 made. And the bottle is signed. This is awesome. This is a very, very good sauce. I did a review on this sauce. If you guys are interested, this is one of the, you know, select sauces out there that are very hot but still have a tremendous amount of flavor. I'm a big fan of Scotty O Hottie. Pretty much anything that they offer right now is top notch. So you can't go wrong with any of it. But it was really nice for like a Christmas present. They sent me this collector's bottle. It did come with a note which says Merry Christmas and thanks for supporting Scotty O Hottie. Stay hot. Very, very cool. Really, really appreciate that. This is going right into the collection. Won't be opening that bottle. I actually have a second bottle of this in my refrigerator that's open, which is good, which I use all the time. But I thought that was really nice of them, so I wanted to show you that real quick. Cool little collector's box of some Scotty O Hottie. So, I got two more things here to show you guys. This box, actually we'll talk about this box first. This was a total surprise to me. It's funny because like I opened this and immediately I realized what it was, and then I kind of felt silly because I remember watching, this is from another YouTuber, this is from Hosh, and I've given Hosh a shout out before. Just what an awesome guy. I really can't say enough about him. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please do a search. I'm actually going to put his, if I remember hopefully, please kick me if I don't remember and remind me so I put it there. But I want to put his link down in the description box. Like, you got to check him out. He does vlogging. He's a family guy. He's into gear. He's into pretty much everything that I'm into. Every single video he puts out, and I'm not lying when I say that 99.9% of what he puts out, I'm extremely fascinated and entertained by. So thank you very much for putting the time into making your videos and vlogging daily. It's awesome. I never miss one. So just really, really cool guy. But I remember watching one of his videos, and he was putting these boxes together, and like I didn't even realize that that's what this is. This is one of the gifts to other YouTubers, and it just blew me away. It's super cool. So check this out. Let me read the letter for you. So basically what we have here is a scrimshaw kit, okay? So this is a sunfish. If you don't know, this is the pattern of this. Sunfish, it's also known as the elephant's toe, elephant's toenail. There's actually a few different names for them, but it's obviously a very unique slip joint style. Also, not really super common. There's actually one guy on YouTube who I know who collects these. He only collects these knives. I was always fascinated in them. I've had a few before in the past, but I never really got into collecting them. But this is a perfect platform with a nice huge scale for some homemade scrimshaw, and that's what this kit is do your own scrimshaw. So I'm going to do some artwork on here, and of course I will share that with all of you guys in the future. So you'll see, you have to wait and see what kind of design I put on there. And if it comes out any good, we'll see. Sometimes I can get creative. But he also sent me a name tag, or, you know, a military ID tag, but this has some Morse code on it, which is awesome. I love that. Actually, you can watch his video and see him putting these kits together. But it's just kind of funny because I opened this and I'm like, what is, I was like really dumb about it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, what is this? Who's this coming from? And it kind of dawned on me. It wasn't 5 minutes. It was maybe 30 seconds. And it just kind of like, oh my God, this is totally from Hosh. I saw him putting these packages together. And it was so cool. This is what gave it away, this scribing tool. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, oh my God, I know what that is. So this was awesome. Thank you so much. Let me read the letter here. Let me make sure there's no personal information on here. Actually, there's a P.O. box on the bottom. I'm going to fold that under just in case. Never be too sure. Okay, so this is to me, obviously. Dear Jeff, I want to take a moment this year to thank you for not only your friendship, but the content you produce. I've been on YouTube for quite a while, and I think of all the channels I've watched, and I've spent the most time watching yours. To show my appreciation, I wanted to give you a small gift that would both be fun and different. If I was just trying to get a cool gift for someone who is hyper knowledgeable about knives and cool hobbies, that would be one thing. That person being cutlery lover made it even harder. I hope I found something interesting. Encloses a scrimshaw kit. I thought if I was going to send you a knife, it better be something with an activity associated with it. Hopefully you can let some of those artistic juices flow and come up with something amazing. Sincerely yours, Josh Hoshnasi. Hoshnasi. And you know, the funny ass story of how he got that name, I seriously LOL'd, for real. For realsies. I don't know who even says that. Probably not guys, and definitely not guys of my age. But I just said it so well. I did really laugh out loud when he told that story of where he got his nickname and which is now his channel name. So I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag. You're gonna have to search his videos and figure that one for yourself. But if you did see it, you know what I'm talking about, and it's just really funny. All right, so last package here was actually sent way before Christmas, and my apologies to Casey, the person who sent it. He's a creator of the Griffin pocket tool. This was a Kickstarter campaign that was very successful. And they're now actually, they did another campaign for the Griffin XL, but I believe that campaign's probably over now. So again, my apologies for getting to this a little bit later. But I did want to show this on camera real quick. Here's the breakdown of the tools and everything that they offer. It's pretty neat. I will definitely use it and see what I think. You guys will probably see a review on it in the future. But I just want to you know, pop this into this video real quick just to show that I did get them, and I will start testing them in the new year. So once again, thank you so much to everyone. Just very excited about the new year coming up. I have a lot of giveaway ideas coming up. The next one, of course, will be for all the international viewers, everyone outside the US, and for all the people in the US. Just hold on to your hats because you will definitely get more giveaways in the future as well. But the next one is specifically dedicated to all the people who consistently get left out in these giveaways, and I want to do something special for you guys. And of course, I will make it cool and fun, but I will make it also something that I can confidently send anywhere in the world, and I don't have to worry too much about the you know, border guys stealing it, you know, or it getting lost, so to speak. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a wonderful, very, very safe and happy New Year's. Spend time with your loved ones. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. And that's it. So that's it for 2015. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next year. Take care.